Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another live stream in Crusader. So let's go ahead and jump in. We'll have another exciting stream, and we'll get into some trouble. We'll be heroic. We'll be explorative. We'll do all kinds of things. Okay, so if you have any questions in the stream, feel free to ask. If you have any comments, or you just want to say hi or chat with me, do that. If I'm not currently engaged in a dogfight, I glance over more often than when I am actually in a dogfight, because then I pay closer attention to what's going on my center monitor, and not necessarily the side monitor where the chat is located. Alright, let's see what we got. We're going to go ahead and grab a saber today. Like always, like 99% of the time, I'm jumping in my saber because I'm in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, and the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, we are a saber squadron, so I want to make sure I stay current and up to speed with my saber. Now I'm going to unequip, inspect, equip. Okay, so now I should have a scope on my rifle. And we're going to go out and jump into my saber. Yeah, I made a cup of coffee and I've already drank like half of the cup. I've just basically been guzzling it. I probably should get a large cup of water next time I stream. Maybe I can pull down my Lion Clan mug, which is I think 32 ounces, fill it with water and put it at the table. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I might actually do that next time. Maybe even tonight, actually, when I finish this coffee and I'm ready to take a break, I'll go grab my 32 ounce. It might even be more than that. It might even be 64. It is a giant mug. And then I'll fill it with water and I'll have it sitting right here at the table. But until then, let's enjoy some coffee. Well, some pirate came into system and Crusader Defense was on their game and they blew him up. Now, one of the first things I like to do when I jump into a game, let's see if I can't do this. Let's see if I can. Alt-Tab. Go to my mouse. Select Star Citizen. Back into the game. Come on, waiting. Then open the chat and make sure my mouse is set to the right profile and paste. Then I hit enter, and I don't do it for the rest of the night. I just do that one time at the beginning of my login just to basically make my presence known on the server.
Quantum travel initiated.
And I might do it again when I leave.
Tessa to random ship. Come in, random ship.
This is random ship.
Hi, welcome to the neighborhood. Second class junior cartographer Tessa Bannister reporting in. I'm the eyes behind all the ICC scan probes in the area.
Contact.
What these little guys see, I see.
Do you see my butt?
Which, yes, means I can totally see you.
Nice.
Right now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, goodness.
there was actually a reason
I
to
always
work
say that.
cold. I'm sort of not allowed to leave my post. Important jump point scanning and all. So I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
I will do your ICC assistance.
Do you have a second?
I do.
Can you check out these coordinates? Scans are saying something's there, but can't ID it.
Sure.
Quantum travel initiated.
And here we go, off to the races. Hey, what's going on, man? What you up to? How's it hanging? And all that stuff. And jazz and things.
Quantum travel. Complete. Contact.
All right, we got a mess going on here. We got some pirates. We got some
Contact. Begin scan.
more pirates. We got a guy named Conrad Stryker.
Begin scan.
He's getting overwhelmed.
Begin scan. Contact. Contact. Begin scan.
Let's take it out of cruise. Throttle it down for space dogfighting. And let's target somebody close. Oh, that's close. Let's throttle this back up a little bit. Throttle it down when I get a little closer.
Do yourself a favor and turn around.
Begin scan. Contact.
Running your dog. Find out.
Under fire.
Big mistake.
Well, I don't know what happened to Conrad. Maybe he like zoomed out of there. Well, I'm glad you're doing good.
Contact. Begin scan.
Flight of sight. So
And welcome back. You know, I recognized you from, I guess, when I was playing War Thunder. This is our prime squadron. It's the Star Citizen squadron, and War Thunder is kind of the secondary squadron. What's funny is our War Thunder squadron has more members. You know? And I'm like, okay. But then again, Star Citizen's not really out yet, so that's where I get that. Let's see if I can get out without getting blown up. Reduce velocity to stabilize. What? I'll back up a little bit. What? Is it stuck? What's going on here? Lets me go to complete stop. I can't turn. Let's see it. Let's see if I can't. No, that's me looking. This is me controlling it.
Begin scan.
Won't let me apply thrust. It won't let me go backwards. It won't let me strafe sideways. I don't understand what's going on. I'm halfway in the middle of a... Back up. Can't go forward, can't strafe, can't roll. Can't eject. Well, I haven't tried ejecting. Alt backspace is death. What is ejection? Let's find out. Eject. L. Modifier 2. Right Alt L. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a shot. Oh, there we go. It let me eject. Well, I'm going to finish this mission, even if I can't fly my saber.
To those who find this, know that my journey has ended. It was finding my way here that made the path worth taking.
Okay, my saber is invisible.
I am glad that I can be part of your story too.
I have an invisible saber.
Share it well. And safe travels.
I think I'm bumping into it. If that's the center of the saber, my cockpit should be right up here somewhere. I might just suicide. Or I could, well, yeah, see my saber's like moving all over the place, so. Okay. $649. Anyone? So any news on squadron battle changes? No, oh my gosh, no. No, 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 no. I guess you're super excited about that. Sounds like you are. Like you're really looking forward to that in the future. Me too, really. But yeah, that's another game entirely. I try not to talk about games that I'm not playing. I tend to ignore questions about games that I'm not playing. Alright, so Chris is coming to get me. Yeah, we haven't scheduled, I'm just to throw this out there, Sour, for you, we haven't scheduled our officer meeting yet. And when we do, we don't usually schedule it for the very next day, you know, or the very next hour. No, we usually put it a couple of weeks out so people can get a chance to work that around their schedule or whatever, so they can plan for it. Yeah, we're a little bit more professional than just, hey, tomorrow we're going to talk about this. No, we're not like that. So and so you can kind of expect, being that it's like the middle of the month of July, that you can see, and it's probably not going to be the last weekend in July. It's probably going to be the very next weekend in August. So it'd be like the first few days of August is probably when the officer meeting is going to be. And then we're going to have a lot to talk about. It's not just going to be War Thunder and Star Citizen. You know, we're going to have a lot of other things to talk about. But yeah. Hey man, what's going on, place? How you doing? My saber is over there. It's invisible. The engines aren't working. So I am ejected so that I was going to be able to finish this mission right here, which I did. And so now I called for help, and Christopher said he's going to come out and get me in his freelancer. So basically I'm just waiting for a ride. I'm just floating in space. I guess I could turn my flashlight on and we can kind of take a look around, see if I can find any nuggets.
If you know what's good for you,
Okay, he
you'll
must
stay
be
out of
here.
this.
See if I can see a dogfight anywhere. See any flashing lights or explosions? Shoot, I don't even know which direction you'd be coming from. I suspect it would be... Whoa, okay. This looks inviting. Oh, I don't know what's going wrong with his engines. What? Where's he at? Oh no, I'm alone in a ship. I'm gonna get in the cockpit. Can I? Not letting me. He screwed me. He took me out to deep space and then logged out or got disconnected. And now I'm in deep space and no one else can pick me up. I mean, I could thrust back there. Be a long, long ways. I just stabbed myself. Ugh. I don't know why it wouldn't work because that's my Steam name. Unless I changed it to Mr. Everything. Possibly, but I didn't think you could do that. It would just be straight up Mr. Everything because everything in my life was Akoto Derek for a long time. And then, I don't know, about 10 years ago or something like that, I changed my online presence to Mr. Everything. And I thought that I just left Steam Akoto Derek like everything else in my life. So I'm like 50-50 Akoto Derek, Mr. Everything, just depends on what you're on.
Welcome to the Port Alizar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
Okay, let's see if I can get a saber and without paying a fee. Okay, good, I can get a saber.
Selection confirmed. Your ship is currently being delivered to the launch platform.
Whoa, let's not do that. Well, first of all, can you see me? You can't see me. You can't see me. Okay, so never mind. And anyway, just so you know, plays, I don't invite anyone. I mean, 0 people in Steam. I have no interest in adding anybody in Steam. So I know that a lot of people out there use Steam to stay connected to their gaming buddies and stuff like that. That's not me. Okay, so by getting my Steam handle and adding me as on your friends list, I'm going to be straight up with you. It'll do no good because I don't use Steam as my a friends list there. I don't communicate on Steam. I don't talk to anybody on Steam. I don't share anything with anybody on Steam. Steam is, I only use Steam to download games.
Press the screen to continue.
That's the only thing I do on Steam. I have other places that I go
Your ship is currently being delivered to the launch platform.
for friends lists and communication. One of them is TeamSpeak. I use TeamSpeak as my chatting, and I use my website forum to communicate. And also, if you want to communicate with me, you have to be a friend with me in the game, not Steam, but the game itself. See, so it I don't know, it's just, it keeps me and my stream clean. Like, I don't get a bunch of invites to play games that I'm not trying to play or something. I don't know, it's just, I feel uncomfortable. Because on Steam, if what I've seen, now that, don't get me wrong, what I've seen, I could be completely wrong, but what I've seen is streamers will be playing their games, they'll be doing their thing, and then a Steam pop-up will pop up in the middle of their stream saying, hey, do you want to play X game? Or, I see you're online, I see you're playing whatever. What? Didn't I just put my suit on? I'm not playing away. I'm not playing. Yeah, I'm not even playing. I just got killed. So, I don't mean to, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to be rude or mean or obnoxious or anything. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to stay away from Steam pop-ups. I don't log into Steam. Like right now, I'm not even logged into Steam. I don't use Steam. That's not my, and I don't use Facebook either, believe it or not. I know it's weird, right? I'm not a Facebook person. I'm not a, what was the other one? Faceplace? No, that's something else. I'm not a social butterfly when it comes, I don't get on social media. I avoid it. I do everything in my power to avoid randomness. If I want you, if you and I are friends, and I don't really know you right now, but you know, we could develop a friendship, and if we become friends, you'll know my TeamSpeak. You'll be on my TeamSpeak. You'll be probably in the same squadron as me, or on the same website, or you'll be playing the same games that I'm playing, and if you are, I'll be on your friends list in that game. Yeah, because when I'm streaming a game, okay, let's talk about Star Citizen, because that's what I'm in right now. When I'm, now it looks like I got my suit on. This shows me that I got my suit. It doesn't show a rifle though. What's going on with that? Okay, so if I'm playing Star Citizen, hypothetically, let's just say Star Citizen was on Steam. It's not, but let's say it was. And I've got a bunch of Steam friends, right? And I'm streaming Star Citizen, I'm playing Star Citizen. I don't want somebody to jump on my Steam channel and say, hey, do you want to come play Shadows of Kurgansk? I'm going to say, no, I'm playing Star Citizen. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so let's inspect. I'm going to inspect it first. I don't know how it got unequipped, but that's cool. And if you were wanting to play Star Citizen with me, right, you wouldn't need Steam to do that. If hypothetically Star Citizen was on Steam, it's not. You would jump onto Star Citizen and you would see me on your friends list, and then you would say, hey, Mr. Everything, you want to team up? And at that point I'd be like, hell yes, let's do it. You see what I'm saying? It's not, I'm kind of weird in that way, I guess. I'm not like a lot of other people. Mainly I'm going to pull this back and say it's because I stream. I think that's partially what it is because when I commit to doing a stream, I don't want to stop the stream and switch games. If I'm just out there playing a game and you see me logged in, and I'm not a streamer, and you say, hey, you want to come play this game? Sure, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let me just log out and go play that game. That's totally cool. But since I am a streamer, I can't really do that to my audience, you know? So I avoid it. I avoid it by not using Steam for anything other than downloading games.
Landing gear retracted.
Now, if you want to add me just to see when I'm on playing Steam games, I'm okay with that. Like right now, I am not in TeamSpeak. I'm not. I almost never jump into TeamSpeak during my midnight live stream. I only do that when I schedule something on our squadron forum or squadron calendar actually, saying, hey, this is what we're doing. I'm going to be in, like, logged in. Anybody want to come join me?
Contact. Begin scan. Quantum travel initiated.
I know, enough of that. Sorry. I went on a little tangent there. Hey, Xavier, man. What's going on, man? I know. Hey, you were on just a second ago, weren't you? Yeah. Okay, this is flashing green. That's good. I'm not going to turn it off. That's not why I'm here. And I'm not... Let's see. Is there... Let me go back. The scheduler. Let's see if the security guard post is available. It is. I'm going to go take that. Where's you is, security guard? There you are.
Quantum travel initiated.
Okay, after I complete this security guard post, or get killed, or something like that, then I'm going to go fill up on water.
Begin scan.
Ooh,
Quantum travel.
Kilted Lion. That's kind of a cool name. I'm digging it. That's pretty sexy. Not for me. He's not a criminal, but he is on my station.
Contact. Begin scan. Contact. Begin scan. Contact. Begin scan. Contact. Begin scan. Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted. Landing complete.
There's a little bit of a delay on this. I must be getting some lag or something. Let me look at my stream. Yes, I am. Dang. I am getting quite a bit of lag. Like, I'm only down to 52 FPS. I need to get upstairs. Here we go. Sprint. Now I'm the guard. Let's put it on burst fire. Really? All right. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I was losing some frames there. I don't know if you noticed it, but I was. But that's okay. I'm going to take a short break. Give me like maybe less than 5 minutes. I'm going to go find I know where my 32-ounce cup is. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to fill it with some ice water, and then I'm going to be back. So just bear with me, okay? I'll be right back. Ooh, it's a little dirty, so I need to clean it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I've got a huge drink. And I was hoping I had a straw for it, but I don't. I guess I'm going to have to drink it open topped. All right. Well, actually, I have a straw sitting right there, but it's not long enough. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry for that. There's a little short little hiatus, little break. Let's go ahead and get back into some action. Let's see what we got. What is everybody saying? I don't know what they're saying.
Welcome to the Port Olisar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
Selection confirmed. Your ship is currently being delivered to the launch platform.
Launch platform of the departing ships only.
Yeah, so who's ready for Grim Hex 2.5 extra missions? Anybody ready for that? I know I am. Okay, my stream's back to 60 frames, so I don't know what was going on at the Korea station, but as soon as I flew into Korea, my frames just plummeted. Normally they stay at 60 frames no matter where I go. Wow, that took forever to pop up. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of lag, delay going on right now. I don't know what the heck's going on. So my guess is the stream's about to crash.
Aegis combat assist activated.
See, the computer says Aegis, not Aegis or Aegis. It says Aegis. So you would think that the company that installed this computer would know how to pronounce their own name. So I watched another guy's stream with a pronunciation guide, and they mispronounced so many different words. It was funny. I just thought it was funny. It's just me thinking things are funny. And I think that's partially what, I think they were half drunk and they were just deliberately trying to mispronounce the names. And they called this company Aegis. And I'm like, I think that's right. I think they were calling it Aegis, but I don't call it Aegis. I call it Aegis. A-E-G. Aegis.
Quantum
Welcome
travel
back to the probe.
complete.
Quick question for you. This sounds serious, right?
No, that doesn't sound serious at all.
It's coming from these coordinates. You should help if you can.
All right, I will. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Quantum travel initiated.
Boy, Tiger is very verbose. Look at that. Everything in the chat is Tiger.
Complete. Contact.
Mayday! Mayday! We are under attack! Please help!
Contact.
You
Begins.
chose the wrong part of space to fly through.
Did I? Not even hitting his AI. What's going on with that? Not getting a full scan of this guy through the rock. But I'm thinking he's another... Come on, give me a full scan. There we go, 300. Really? Doesn't feel like a big mistake. Idle threats.
Thank you for helping me. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor.
Let's hope so.
Quantum travel initiated.
All right, here we go. You can always try Mr. Everything, MR Everything, no space. You could try that. I think that might be a Steam name, but like I said, I don't even use Steam for anything other than downloading videos or games.
Whoa, a repeat visit. I should probably be less impressed by that, shouldn't I? There's a DB blinking like crazy on my screen. Here, I sent you the location. If you take a look, it's a win-win. They get help, and I get to stop hearing the damn thing go beep, beep, beep every freaking second. Oh, and DB stands for distress beacon, by the way. Because I realized I might be the only one who calls them DB. Feel free to start using it.
Okay.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, if you've been watching my stream, you've pretty much been watching the same type of video over and over and over. Understand that the stream isn't for people that know everything about Star Citizen, or they just enjoy watching other people play. That's fine. That's why I'm here. Or if you've got a lot of questions, or if you want to ask me anything about Star Citizen, I'd be glad to discuss it with you. That's why I'm here on the stream. Not for the veterans. It's for the rookies. But if you're a veteran, you want to discuss something, I'm here for you. I'll discuss anything Star Citizen related. Oh, Pirates.
Begins.
If you know what's good for you, you'll stay out of this.
Will I? Yeah, you're it.
Taking shots on them seriously now. Big mistake.
Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I put my my exit button as the G1, and it's sitting right next to my escape button.
Day 73. Very excited to be coming up to Crusader. Ever since the jump point, I've been working out a rough schedule of what to visit. And by my estimation, I can sightsee for 4 hours if I want to keep my schedule for the rest of the system. Oh, that's weird. Just got an alert that says an airlock was triggered. I swear, the new operating system is designed to not work with these older models. So, anyway, still undecided about whether to visit Hurston or not. Place is already kind of...
Kinda scary.
Landing complete. Landing gear deployed.
I'm gonna blow somebody's mind. What?
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like streaming?
Landing gear.
That's a really good question.
Proximity alert. Deck.
I think my answer to that question is blue.
Proximity alert. Head.
Nah, to be honest with you, I'm not going to say a 10. Okay, I love it. It's definitely in my top percentile of things that I like to do, but I will have to, or let's say 9.9, because there are times when there are people that log into my channel that are just ask the craziest questions. No, I'm plugging. No, but there are people that log into the channel and they are
Shields.
rude. Let's say sometimes it happens, you know, or they are obnoxious, or annoying, or just, you know, and those, very rarely does that happen. That's why I say 9.9, because but they exist. There's people, there's trolls out there. There's guys that try to channel snipe you. There's guys out there that just, like, their very first, they'll log in, you'll see that they just logged into your stream, and they'll start smack talking or talking bad about you or something like that. And that bothers me, but I know that there's a bunch of people out there like that. And that's the only thing that I don't like about streaming. Otherwise, I love streaming. I love talking to people, answering questions, helping them out. I play the game, you know. What I don't like about Star Citizen streaming is there's not enough content. And I was getting ready to say something about content right before I noticed your chat, right? I don't know if you've been following Star Citizen since before time, but I have been. And I'm going to say the latest big update was last year, October. Okay, they had this thing called CitizenCon. They did it in England, and they revealed Alpha 2.0. Okay, and when they revealed Alpha 2.0, this persistent universe that we're in right now, this micro universe, with Crusader, the ICC probes, the comma rays, the fuel tanks, fuel, repair centers, the Kovalex shipping hub, the Port Korea, and Yellow Moon, all that was put in 2.0, right? And that was back in October. Now, since that time, between then and now, the only thing that's changed, and there has been very little, but you might think there's a whole lot, but the only big thing that happened was when 2.4 came out. So what happened between 2.1, 2.2, 2.3? Nothing. Okay, so when 2.4 came out, they introduced persistence to the universe. Okay, so that was a major change. That was major change to the game, and it was like a big milestone that they had to get past. Okay, cool, but you know what? That doesn't affect me in any way at all. Okay, it's like this currency right here. I'm actually growing currency, but how does that affect me in any way? It doesn't. It doesn't affect me. Okay, great. I get to shop. I get to buy suits. So what? I don't care about that. I do care about that. Don't get me wrong. I thought that was great. I love it. I needed that. But it doesn't feel like a major improvement to the game. It feels like it was needed, it was missing, it needed to be added. Big deal. I know it wasn't minor. I know it was a big deal. I get that. I understand that there was a lot of programming to figure that out and everything. I understand that. But it doesn't feel like a big deal. It doesn't feel like there was any change. Okay, so here I am. I'm flying around in Crusader doing the exact same things that I was doing in October of 2015. No change. The only advantage is now I get money for when I do it. And what do I do with the money? I buy armor and guns. Big deal. I had armor and guns already. See what I'm saying? It's like there was no change at all. Now, if at Gamescom this year they don't introduce something mind-blowing or like game-changing, like, because 2.0 was a game changer. What did we have before that? We had Arena Commander. That's all we had. We would go in and we would dogfight each other, or we would dogfight the Vandal, or we would race, or whatever. And that was released when? A year before that. Okay, so it takes them about a year to have any major changes. So when 2.7 comes out at Gamescom, hopefully that's when it comes out, then, and if they release procedural planets where we can fly in, land on planets, and get out of our ship and walk around on a planet, that would be a major change. 2.5, they're going to put Grim Hex. That'll be a major change. Okay, but it's a minor, small little chunk of a major change. Procedural planets, I figure it to be like a much bigger major change. That's my personal opinion. But, whoa, I don't want quantum travel there.
Quantum travel complete.
That's where I want quantum travel.
Quantum travel
There we go.
initiated.
So, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say the patches that have been going on for the last year are an illusion. They're like crackers. They're giving us crackers and not a meal. And I feel like development is slow. But I also think that they feel the same thing. I don't think persistence was a minor thing for them. It was a minor thing for me, not for them. For them, it was major. It was like a major accomplishment, which is good because the game definitely needed it. It was a requirement for the game, basically, to continue. And I understand that. I got mixed feelings, is what I'm trying to say. As a developer of games, from that perspective, I can see where they were struggling. They were having a hard time figuring this certain type of programming out and stuff like that. They had to bring in some experts that knew what they were doing to make this happen. You know, they had some changes in staff. You know, they had some firings, you know, because of personal reasons or whatever. That's fine. I mean, that happens at every company.
Landing request approved.
So I understood all that, but for me as the end consumer, I didn't feel like it was a major change. Everything I'm doing now in Crusader is exactly the same thing I was doing before Persistence. See what I'm saying? When they released Persistence, they should have released some major feature or additional content. Yeah, they've got the buying of the clothes and the buying of the guns and mounting them and all that stuff. That's not good enough. That wasn't good enough. They needed to say, okay, we've got this Grim Hex base. Or why don't I do this? Or we've got this new mission type, you know, cargo transporting or something. They needed it. They needed it in. I know they can't release it until it's developed and it's not, and it wasn't made yet. Obviously, I get that. What? I don't need fuel. I do need fuel. How come I'm not? How come they're not offering me fuel? Really? You're not going to offer me fuel? Okay, because I'm only at 45%.
Landing gear retracted.
Make sure I'm doing the right ICC mission.
Quantum travel initiated.
So as a streamer, okay, since you asked about streaming, that's what I'm trying. That's why I brought this up, because as a streamer, someone trying to promote this game, someone trying to show off all the cool things in the game, after about 4 or 5 live streams, I've showed everything in the game. So I'm starving for content. You know, if I was a player, now check this out. If I was a player, not a streamer, I would jump into this game. I would play like 10 missions or whatever, 20, 30 missions or whatever there is. Have done them all, and then been kind of like, okay, well, I'll come back next year when there's more to do. So those people, like myself and others, that are always in the game testing it, trying to figure out if there's bugs here and there or whatever, I really compliment them for their endurance, their diligence, their persistence, because their intestinal fortitude, because it's hard, because there's no content. I feel like I'm doing the same mission over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? I'm here, buddy. I'm here. Let's get out of cruise mode, though. I don't know what's good for me. Why am I? Oh, no, I was not coupled. Okay, I'm going to wreck. Let's try not to wreck. And why am I at 100% throttle? I shouldn't be at 100% throttle. gotten some lag against AI. What's up with that? Look at that, lag.
Big mistake.
Is it? Is it really? That's all I'm saying. Now, that's one reason why I don't just stream Star Citizen. I stream War Thunder quite a bit. I stream like a few other games.
I thought that was it for me. Thank you. I owe you for this.
If there was a lot more to do in Star Citizen, like if you added another 20 missions or something, I would stream Star Citizen almost exclusively, I would have to say. This is the game that I'm playing, not War Thunder. I'm in a War Thunder squadron, but that's not really, I don't want to diss anybody, but War Thunder is the secondary, the red-headed stepchild of our Star Citizen squadron. We have a Star Citizen squadron, and because there's no content in Star Citizen, we started playing War Thunder to kind of get our squadron together on the same sheet of music. But what wound up happening was a bunch of people that play War Thunder and not Star Citizen joined our squadron, which that's fine. We don't mind. But they're under the impression that War Thunder is our bread and butter, and it's not. I don't know how, yeah. So now a lot of those War Thunder players are in our Star Citizen squadron, but some are not. And I feel like they need to understand. I feel like our squad, and I'm venting to you guys on the stream, and really, I'm sorry for that, but our War Thunder squadron, I don't want to lose them because they're a bunch of good guys, and I do enjoy playing War Thunder, but I'm gonna have to be honest. I did not renew my premium account. I used to have a premium, and knowing that Star Citizen is probably going to be coming out with some more content, I didn't renew my premium account because I wouldn't be logging into War Thunder very often, if that makes sense. I can't see where I'm going or anything. I don't know what any of those places are. Now I'm at 38% fuel. They should refuel me, right? Well, we'll find out when I get there.
Initiated.
Wow, that one spot over there is 40% away. I would never have made it. I don't want to be going to the security base. Hopefully I'm going to a Cryastro. I am. Nice. Okay. Please ask me if I need to be refueled. Wrong. Totally wrong. Thank
For
you.
stopping by Cryastro. Hold while our systems connect to your ship.
Okay, I'm holding.
Our systems indicate your ship suffered some minor damage.
It
Would you
did.
like us to repair it?
No, what I want is fuel. But I get you.
Landing mode engaged. Landing request approved.
Like a glove. Okay. So I hope that answered your question. I didn't mean to vent on you or anything like that. That's all right. Fuel. I'll go ahead and restock flares probably and repair if I took any damage.
Starting repairs now.
Great.
Stand by. Restocking ammunition. Let's get you filled up.
Wow, we're only at 52% fuel. Okay, we're working it. It's going up. Yeah, we also, another thing, we have members in Star Citizen, right? And once we realized Star Citizen wasn't ready for really team play yet, and it still isn't, in my opinion. It's not really ready for that. It's great when we do get a few guys together and we play, but servers can't handle it. Yeah, it's just not really ready. So when we realized this, we said, you know what? To get some team play in, let's go join. Let's make a sister unit, because right now we're the first naval aerospace squadron, right?
Hope to see you soon.
In War Thunder, we're the first naval air squadron. Okay, so our members, not all of them wanted to play War Thunder, but some did. So we got a few people in War Thunder, and we were playing, and we threw out some invites.
You're clear to take off. Fly safe.
And then people started joining, and joining, and joining, and joining. And pretty soon we had 3 times as many members in War Thunder than we do in Star Citizen. And I think that's partially because there's not a lot of people playing Star Citizen right now. Yes, they might have accounts, they might even own ships, but they're not actually playing. And even if they are, there's only like 24 people in this server right now. So when I drop an invite in the chat, only 23 people see that. Where in War Thunder, I do matches, right? And it's like a PvP match thing where you go match after match after match. And I can drop that recruitment at the start of each match and leave it at that. You know, don't spam the chat or anything, just hey, we're recruiting, and then move on. And we get a lot of people to reply from those matches, where you're not going to see that in an MMO, because I'll drop the chat, but then if I do it again an hour from now, I don't know, I kind of feel like that's spamming, right? But yeah, I put it in the forum, I put it in pretty much everywhere, but I get my best recruitment from inside of the game. So it's worked, and I don't care what anybody says about not recruiting inside of a game, but it's worked. That's where I would say over 75% of our members came from chats in the game. So what we need to do as a squadron, and this is something I've thought about and will probably be brought up during our officer meeting, is we need to find ways to chat in a global chat so everybody gets to see it in such a way that it doesn't appear to be spam, but we're actually recruiting. See what I'm saying? So it'll seem like we're having a conversation, but we're actually recruiting. I know, I'm sneaky like that. Okay, let's go to the ICC probe. There you are.
Docking travel initiated.
Wow, I've gone through half of this already. I'm glad I filled it up.
space can be pretty terrible, here's something like this.
Help! I need help! Please! Anybody hurry!
I'm sending you their location. Though, to be honest, by the time you get there, not sure how much good you'll be. And I just won the Pessimist of the Year award. Sorry. Good luck. Okay?
Now, what I'm curious about is, if they put the 4 planets of Stanton in the system, you're going to have Microtech, Arc Core, Crusader, and okay, Microtech, Arc Core, Crusader, and one more. I'm trying to remember the name of the planet. Hurston Dynamics, right. Okay, so you're going to have those 4 planets in the system. And you're going to be able to fly to each one of them. I honestly don't think that's going to be the case. Because they're not ready to reveal the landing zones of those other planets. They might have them as procedural locations, but you're not going to be able to land in any landing zones. Except for maybe Arc Core, because they got Area 18 already made. But even then, you're not going to be able to land because they've only got 1 landing spot. Maybe 2. Or maybe 4. But still, that's not enough. They're putting nicks on the surface of one of the planets, just so that we can land on it. That's cool. That's supposed to be 2.7. Wow, there's a bunch of pirates here. Yep. Pig what?
You helping like you did? Oh, it was appreciated. Hell, you saved my life. I won't forget it.
So yeah, when they put the 4 planets in, right? Crusader, obviously it's a gas giant. You can't land there. Got it. But these other planets are going to be so far apart. Okay? It's not like the probe being away from Crusader. That's like a fraction of the distance between Crusader and, let's say, Area 18, Arc Core. You look at the distance between the probe and that planet, it's probably about 1/10 the distance. So it's going to take me a full gas tank to go from one planet to another. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. But that means I've got to be able to refuel at that location. And it's going to take time. Because if it takes, I don't know, 10 seconds, it's going to take 100 seconds. So I'm going to be sitting here for a whole minute waiting. Whoops.
Quantum travel initiated.
Which, personally, I'm okay with that. Just imagine, this little travel right here, I was over 10%. Imagine it being over 100%, like 200%, because I think that's what it's going to be. That means there's going to have to be some kind of gas station between the 2 planets.
Just the pilot I was hoping to see.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see you too someday.
2 words.
Drop my pants, what? What'd you say?
Distress bacon. Beacon. Distress beacon. Sorry.
Oh,
I didn't have breakfast.
okay.
Forget it. Just go help, okay?
Sure, no problem, I will. But first I have to click assist, which I don't really get why I have to keep doing that. It should just automatically advance to the next mission.
Quantum travel initiated.
So there's going to have to be gas stations periodically in orbit around the sun in various places, and they can just number them 1 to 100 or whatever. And when I look at the system and I see the warp point, or the warp gate, wormhole, or whatever you want to call it, it's another 20 or 30 times the distance away from ArcCore as Crusader. So you're just not going to have enough fuel to get out there. Not quantum fuel. There's going to have to be fuel stations that you have to fly to. You get to one, you jump to the next one. You get to one, you jump to the next one. Those are going to be prime locations for pirates to strike at those gas stations. Because people are going to jump in, they're going to be out of gas, they can't just immediately jump out. So pirates will be laying in wait at those locations. So that's where my squadron comes in, and we guard those locations. Hold them. Or we escort people that need to go and get gas.
Contact. Begin scan.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, let's just say that. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Maybe long-range quantum doesn't use as much fuel as a short-range quantum. Maybe the majority of your fuel use is entering and exiting quantum and not necessarily the travel time. And if that's the case, we can figure something out.
System overheat.
And how is anybody going to be able to explore a system if they don't have enough fuel to fly around the system? They're going to have to be able to take a ship and fly it around the system, even if it's at slow speed. Take a couple of weeks of gameplay time to explore a system. Players don't want to do that. They want to quantum to every location and have everything force-fed into them. Now, you can't quantum to a destination that's not on your waypoints. So how are you going to discover that new asteroid field if you don't fly, discover it? See what I'm saying?
transit. Bastards had taken out the array so we couldn't get a proper distress. They shot my ship up and vented the others. I mean, vented them like they were nothing. They're dragging my ship somewhere. Guess they thought they killed me. I'm sending out a low pulse distress. Hopefully they won't pick it up. If you're in the area, please help.
With a light reflection, that is definitely a cool little feature. And you can tell that the light is turning. Nice. That's cool.
Landing complete. Proximity alert.
All right, cool.
Deck.
Cool, 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 cool.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed. Shields charged. Landing gear retracted. Proximity alert. Head. Quantum travel initiated. Shields off.
I gotta say,
Complete.
for just being someone who flew by one day, you've proven pretty useful so far.
Contact.
Not to sound
Begin scan.
mysterious or anything, but I'm picking up some really weird pings on my scanners. I don't know if you want to go and check it out and tell me what the hell it is. I would myself, but you know, can't leave. Sorry, forgot the coordinates.
I wonder if this is mission 8. Oh, I can't scroll. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This is only number 7. Okay.
Quantum travel initiated.
Ooh, that's gonna eat up all my fuel. Okay, that's all right. We'll get some fuel after this one.
Travel complete.
And to be honest, I'm surprised I've streamed for almost an hour and 40 minutes without crashing. Now I just jinxed myself. Doesn't look like there's anything out here. So this looks like it's like a 3-spoke asteroid field, like it has 3 arms. So I'm gonna have to check each arm, I guess. I'm listening for beeps. Beep, 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 beep. And it's usually by the big asteroids, so maybe that's where I should head, is towards the big stuff. Oh, yeah, I hear something. Am I getting closer or further? See something red right there, but I don't think that's it. Yeah, I started to fly away from it, so it's probably near this rock. You see anything red? See any red flashing light? If you do, let me know, because I need to know where it is. I don't have these asteroid fields memorized. Could very easily be down there, too. See the green light there? Some wreckage. Just not a red light. Hell, I'm going to take my first good instinct to go up this other arm of the asteroid belt. What you got? What you got? Oh, no problem. Got to do what you got to do, right? Yeah, you must have missed my whole diatribe about Steam. I know, right? Thanks. I think I spent an hour talking about Steam. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we're closing in nice and slow. I'm trying not to run into anything. Trying to use my headlights, but I must not be hitting the right button. Might be. Whoa, what did I just do? What's going on? What did I run into? Stop. Oh man, I busted my ship up. Not paying attention. It's all good, it's all good.
Systems overheating.
Just let you know, the next ICC mission is a rare one, so I am going to definitely do
Crusader
it.
SHQ. It's a Hondo. Patrol Group 17's been ambushed.
Hondo?
I think it's a Nine Tails.
Nine Tails.
I didn't think kind till it was too late. Taking heavy damage. It's not good. I've lost power to thruster 3 and 4. Oh shit. 6 is gone. I'm not gonna be able to.
I need fuel and I need to be repaired.
Landing complete. Proximity alert. Deck. Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retract. Landing gear deployed.
Man, after drinking 32 ounces, I might have to go pee.
Proximity alert overhead.
Actually, if I was going to estimate, I probably drank 27.5 ounces.
Proximity alert aft.
Is that accurate enough?
Proximity alert overhead.
Yeah, I know it. Proximity alert. I'm trying to get out of here. Okay, clear space right there.
Proximity alert head.
Okay, Cryastro 26. Let's see if I can make it to that. 6.2 actually, or whatever you want to call it.
Shields up. Autumn travel.
That's the one. No, it's Tang actually, because you know I'm in space. I got to drink what astronauts drink. But it is Tang actually. It's instant. Did I just run out of fuel? No. Okay, good. But I'm close to fuel. Okay, let's. And I'm at cruise mode. We'll go to space combat maneuvering so I don't run into anything. No. I live. That's where I wanted to be. Woo! Yeah, you can go ahead. It was like an hour of discussion, so you can go back and watch the first half of this stream on your own. Yeah, I download a lot of games from Steam. Like the most recent one I downloaded was a free game. Let me back that up. Gaijin asked me to help them promote a game. It's called Shadows of Kurgansk. It's a horror first-person survival game. It's done like in cell shading art and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's going into early access sometime today. But I had a chance to play a little bit of it. I'm uploading videos currently at this time. I've filmed about 4 hours worth of the game, and there's a lot more to do. And a lot more. I don't know what I'm doing in the game. It's brand new. I'm figuring it out as we go. Yeah, Immortal, you don't really need to do that. Go back at some point, like when I end this stream, go back and watch the first half of the stream and hear what I have to say about Steam. And my social presence. I check my Twitter like maybe once a week. I tweet a bunch of stuff, but that is automatically tweeted. Like this stream will automatically be tweeted. I have nothing to do with that. When I upload a video on YouTube, it's automatically tweeted. How often do I check Twitter? About once a week. How often do I check my Facebook? Probably about once a month. How often do I check my Steam? About 0 times ever. So just letting you know. Do I still have broken wing? No, it just looks like it. Okay. Okay, let's go to the special final ICC mission. Now that I'm fully armed, fully fueled. Alright, final ICC mission. You notice how she didn't even say anything. She just popped me a message. Travel to unidentified signal. Period. Okay, that's what I'll do. You notice how it's further out than the ICC probe. It's like way out there. So the planet's probably behind me. Yep, see that? Planet's out there. Vandul? What? In the ICC mission? Crazy. Okay. Let's go deal with some Vandul in this asteroid that's full of something glowing red. Way into deep space. Okay. Is my FPS dropping? No. Am I dropping frames? Dropping packets? Alright. No problem. Okay, here's something beeping, but you know what? I think I got to deal with these Vandal first. And plus, this is not the way this mission progressed the first time I did it. Wonder if I can hit them from here. Oh, I can! What kind of Vandal is it? It doesn't say Scavenger or anything like that, because that's Arena Commander. What just happened? Why is my guns only firing? Okay. Somebody shooting at me? How dare you? I already lost a gun. And I just blew up. Totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Damn. Damn, Sam. I'm going back. That's not how it transpired the first time I played this. The first time I played that mission, it was totally quiet. I flew in. There was a Vandal graveyard. Basically, all these Vandal ships are blown up and destroyed and clumped together. There is a red beeping light. You click it, and then all of a sudden, all these Vandal ships come to life. And then they start chasing you. And I was like, I had like 8 of them on me. And I just like warped out. I didn't stop and fight them. Oh, you saw that lag right there. Now, if it tells me I got time to wait, then that's bull. I do. I got 4 minutes. You know what? I'm going to pay it. Pay my insurance premium. Just so I can get back out there and teach those Vandal a lesson. Oh, now it's running smooth. Weird. Yeah, there's a guy from another squadron. He was on a stream, and he said that mission you need more than one player to go out there with you. But I finished it before by myself, but then again it wasn't because I was dogfighting him, it was because I ran. But this time I'm going to go out dogfighting. I'm going to use my missiles, I'm going to dogfight, and I am going to destroy them. That's the plan. Constructed. Oh, let's go to ICC because it wasn't constructed there. Oh, it's probably obstructed because I'm behind the ICC probe. There we go. No problem, Plays. You can be disappointed in me. I am too. I know you're not. It's all good. All right, I'm going to play this a little bit differently this time. Vandal 1 is still damaged. Vandal 3 is not damaged. But I think there's Vandal 8 running around out here. I'm closing in nice and slow. Wish there was a taunt button like in the old War Wing Commander. You could say, "Suck it," or "Man, you're the worst flyer out there ever." Okay, so I'm kind of far away. So when I get within about 5 kilometers, I'm gonna have to start thinking about how I want to engage them. There's multiple ways into that asteroid cluster. There's about 4 or 5 different ways that I know of. Remember what I said, there's a clump of Vandal in there, and once I click that red button, they all become active. My guess is that a player hit this before me and activated a bunch of guys and then fled. Kind of like what I did the first time I came in through here. And then these are remnants of his spawn. And that's why they're not chasing me or anything. But again, I could be wrong. Okay, 5 kilometers, that's where we're at. I'm gonna launch some missiles here. See what they do with these missiles. Well, that guy's trying to avoid one. Did I get him? Did my missiles get him? Okay. I love me some missiles that actually are worth a dang. These are missiles that I got through the REC. Okay, I'm going to take it a little slower this time because you never know, there might be some other spawned Vandal out here that I don't see. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. I'm sorry, we're hunting wabbits. Wabbits with W. Or no, I don't guess Vandal doesn't come up with vabbits. That doesn't sound right. Vobbits. Vandal. Think I'm coming in slow enough. See you, Plays. Yo, good night. Oh, there's a spot there too. Dang, they're baiting me. I'm gonna search them too. I'm gonna search all these spots. Screw it. As long as no Vandal pop in on me. I don't see the graveyard. There used to be like a ship graveyard. That might be it up there. I'd love for this distress beacon to be like a Vandal saying, "Bark, bark, 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 bark." That would be so cool. Hey, Saban. This is close enough. Oh, wrong button. I always hit that button. Sorry. I've got this G710 Logitech keyboard, and it's got some hotkeys on the far left, and I've set all my hotkeys up. Well, that's not true. I set up two hotkeys. One is for first and third person, and the other one is to get out of a seat. And the one that's to get out of the seat is right next to my escape button. It's the G1. It's all the way at the top. I guess I could move it to a different button, but I just felt it was okay, you see the wrecks here? Do any of them look like a Vandal ship that might power up and come after me? Oh, there's another cluster of green over there too. So not only is there a cluster way up there, okay, I'm gonna clean house too. Maybe I shouldn't click that until I've cleaned house, but oh well, we're gonna click it. If they blow my saber up, they blow my saber up. Done. See? Silence. Okay, I'm looking around for green in this wreckage. Now, I know there are some, like there's one right there. Wonder if it's Big Benny's. And there's a big group over there. I've got to fly over there and check that out. Just in case. That's nothing. Crap, that's nothing too. It's bait. It's bait, that's what it is. It's just the one I already looked at. Oh, this one's open. This is different. And this does not have a rebel. So that kind of looks like a Vandal ship. Cigars. Alright, that's money. Okay, so we finished the ICC mission, but I noticed that there's like 3 clumps of... Oh, Vandal 5's hiding over there. Where did I see that green? Big clump of green. Oop, there's a Vandal. Ah, there it is. Where is it? I've lost it already. Damn Vandal keeping me from my treasure. Oh, it was up in this direction. Ah, wait, there it is. All right. Guess we'll be doing a top-down search. That just looks like it's got something green in it. That's why I'm going to that one first. My saying is the green ones, the ones that shine the brightest are the ones that are empty. And look at that. It's empty. I am so right. This one shines pretty bright. And, ooh, it's empty. Watch them all be empty. I don't know if there's one over here. See, that looks like a vandal wreck. Big scythe blade and everything. I don't see one in this little wreckage. Yep, that one's open. Let's see what it's got. Let's see what it's got. Big bennies. Worthless. I'll go to this one. If there's nothing there, then that's it. Yep, it's sealed. Alright, we're getting in. Yeah, yeah. Alright, we're out here. Going back to ICC probe. And I'm gonna check my balance. Let's see how much moolah I've got. I know it's getting ready to be wiped. Oh, look at that, 87. No more ICC missions? Aww. No more ICC missions. Okay. Alright guys, I thank you for coming out and checking out my stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting and keeping me company. I'm going to log out, and I'll see you tomorrow at midnight. Again, every night at midnight. You guys have a great night.